On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Come on.
First play is to the air. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Up on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
95.
Second and 3. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go.
Love now, off the play action. Escapes. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Right, yellow, 43. Set.
From the red zone now. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
To kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's taking the ground after a nice push downfield.
Okay, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Vikings, 60.
Shotgun snap, but get to 4. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Love from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Christian Watson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll be keeping it here, the second down option. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Intended for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 60 red. Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He's got it in the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 21-zip already.
Browns, nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Big Lion.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
With Sanders out of the pistol. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. Go.
Sanders back to throw. Setting up the screen. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Sanders going to throw on 4. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
45-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Judkins up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Sanders now on third down. That finds Davis complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready?
From the gun, Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's second and 11. Caught there, some rookie out of Bowling Green. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
That's the end of 1, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Packers on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. Handoff now to Judkins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On first down, here's Sanders. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. You say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Prater puts it through, and it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Browns have it on the teeth, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
Love now. This is Reed working the right side. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Down.
Play fake, it's low. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And it's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue.
Shotgun now for Lowe. It's inside the 10. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it's...
And wow, Brock, this one...